हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन ज़रूर दबाएं।
प्रणाम, नमस्कार। मैं राघव BSR मीडिया से आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। आज के दिन की शुरुआत बेहद खास है क्योंकि आज द आरती राजदान शो शुरुआत होने जा रही है। तो आरती राजदान शो में जाहिर सी बात है कि आरती जी हमारे साथ में हैं। तो आइए सबसे पहले हम उनका वेलकम करते हैं। बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आरती आज के बेहद खास दिन में, जहां पर एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत दिन भी है और आज आपका ये बेहद खास शो द आरती राजदान शो स्टार्ट होने जा रहा है। क्या कहेंगे आप?
Good evening, friends. Good evening, viewers. This is Arti Razdan from BSR Media, and I will bring to you today the Arti Razdan Show. Thank you, Raghav, for giving me this opportunity of bringing this beautiful show to all our viewers. And we hope, we try that we will bring them the news, updates, and views of people, entertainment from across the world. And today I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very honored, and I'm very, very privileged to bring our special guest, Shri Advocate, Senior Advocate Shri Venugopal ji, whom we also very lovingly call the Lion King. And he needs no introduction. He is an amazing person, a fantastic human being, a genius as far as law goes, brilliant beyond all measures, and he is the only person who came first time to Bombay and changed the entire landscape of the case that was going on. And let me tell you, friends, the charity commissioner was on the verge, or she had almost passed the order for rebidding of the sale of Basho. So we were almost on the verge of losing Basho when Shri Venugopal ji came, and with his brilliance, he saw the need for a cross-examination. He went right up to High Court and he won it. So my friends, I'm bringing to you Shri Venugopal ji. You can ask him whatever you want, and thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you, Arti.
Venugopal ji, I would like to ask you about your relationship with your master, Guru Dev ji, whosoever ji, and how he blessed you. How was it that journey to come here?
Thank you so much, Arti, for this opportunity, and Raghav, thank you so much. And I'm sorry, lot of time you tried to bring me on channel, but I could not. I'm sorry for that first. And special thanks to Arti because you started with asking a question about my master, whosoever ji. This is most auspicious beginning, how else we can start so beautifully when you remember the master and start samjho 50% success ho gaya. So see, I was 1987 when I was in the first degree of law. 1987, somebody gave me a cassette and told me, your English is very bad, and now also it's like this. Imagine in 87. And he told me to learn English, you listen to this cassette. He speaks very slow. And he gave me 4 cassettes, one celebration, and another is conditioning, another is money, and another is someone. All these 4 cassettes. Whenever I listen to that, forget about learning English, even I go to sleep within 2-3 minutes. I never knew what that who is talking, nothing in 87. In this way, Osho entered my life through English learning through my roommate in the hostel. And thereafter, I fell in love with my junior in my college. I proposed her, but she flatly refused. He flatly refused. I never seen you in such a way. Whole college, I was first rank student in the first year. Second year also first rank. So I was so much egoistic and giving build up and all. I was, not looking at anybody like that. Myself proposed a girl, but she refused flatly, and it was shocked my ego also. And I asked her, why you refused? She said, you are very arrogant. Secondly, too much angry person. I don't like angry person. I asked her only, what should I do to undo the anger? She told me, meditate. I asked, what does it mean? She told me, okay, I'll introduce is this okay? What I'm saying is okay?
Absolutely.
So she told me, I will introduce my brother. He is a meditator. He will help me. Then to convince her, I wanted to meditate. So I met his brother, and his brother made me to join Siddha Samadhi Yoga of Rishi Prabhakar. And on the first day itself, so reluctantly I went. ये बुड्ढा लोग करना का काम है. This is not for a college student, but to convince her, let me try something. So, but on the first day, when I closed my eyes in March 19, I cannot explain to you what has happened to me. It's like completely a different world just on the first day. Always I was lost outside. It's like, something other world the first day. And it was early morning 5:30 class. From next day onwards, I used to wake up at 4 a.m. itself, take bath and wait when the class will start. From then that meditation life began. Many other disciplines I followed. In the year 1989, I came across a pamphlet wherein it was somehow in the court of law, I found a pamphlet. It was about Osho Commune 2000 program. 2000 New Year, 2 cares or 2000 cares, something like that. The New Year program in the end of the December. I was seeing many people are dancing, this and that. I was so much fascinated. So immediately I came to Pune without knowing Osho, whatever. I was listening to him, reading to him, but not much knowing. When I came, I just went inside. On the first day, Nada Brahma meditation was started because I went in the afternoon. So from that moment, I never came out. Every technique, one after another. Like I went for 3 days. I made it 7 days, and I fell in love with Osho. And I have forgotten all the disciplines, whatever I have gone through. Just I fell in love with him. And I asked them how I can keep connected to this commune again. And Devendra Sadhanama told me, in Mysore only there is a center. Osho center, you go there. Then I came to know there is a center in Mysore, in Pune. And when I came back to Mysore, every day at 10 o'clock, I prepare myself with the robe, everything to the court. But straight away, I go to Osho center at 10. Till evening, I used to be there only. I stopped going to the courts. And then, because of financial thing and all, then I started balancing. This is. In the year 2000, we have arranged a 3-day camp in Mysore. Swami Devendra came. This Devendra.
Yes.
He is the first 3-day camp I attended under the facilitation of Devendra. And then, okay. And in the year 2002, I read in Osho Vachan Kannada book, an advertisement about Gurudev's meditation camp, 40 days meditation camp in Goa.
40 days.
Yes.
Before
it's a long time.
Before that, I have collected a cassette of Tears of Gratitude to Mysore Osho Center. Reading that leaflet itself, something happened to me. I should meet this Chaitanya Bharati, like that I was feeling, because some quote is there, under that Chaitanya Bharati name was there. Then I confused myself with Chaitanya Kirti. I was searching for Chaitanya Bharati, and somehow I found Chaitanya Kirti number. I thought he is Chaitanya Bharati. Then I called him, I was talking to him like, friends. He was also so friendly and laughing. Sometimes we used to only laugh for half an hour, 45 minutes, not even hello also. Just call and laugh. After 1.5 years, from 2002, I could not go to that retreat. From then, 2003 middle. One day, after 1.5 years, I told him, the Tears of Gratitude cassette is so beautifully you have created. He told me, no, Swamiji, that's not me. That is Chaitanya Bharati. That moment itself, मेरा रिश्ता with Chaitanya Kirti cut off हो गया. It was for 1.5 years, and immediately I felt there is no connection. I started finding Gurudev, and immediately within 2 months I found another advertisement, 40-day meditation camp in Diu. But I could not go for 40 days because I'm a very busy lawyer, and how can I go for 40 days like that? But Manish Vyas was the coordinator. He informed me, first 10 days also I can come. So that myself and that the girl whom I proposed, and later on I married her, okay?
So it was the meditation that won the bride.
Yeah, okay. So her name is Samita. Legal name is Naina. And that was 2004 was the 10th marriage anniversary. My wife loves these beaches very much. So it was happening in the Diu beach. So somehow we both went to Gurudev's camp. First day, he shook my hand. I was thinking, what kind of a Osho lover he is? Such a cold hand, no strength there. He is not Osho lover. Like that I was thinking. But in that first 10 days, Arti, I tell you, until then, I never meditated. I never understood what spirituality and all. And those 10 days, he started from the very beginning, like when you wake up in the morning, what happens? Like that. Then after 10 days, I returned to Mysore. Not a single day I could spend in Mysore. I was thinking, I am in a strange place. I wanted to go back to Gurudev. I cannot spend in my time in my house, in my court. Nobody can make me to be easy to be there in Mysore. I asked Manish Vyas, can I come back? He told me, no, silence period has started. After the silence, strike again. Then after 21 days silence, first 10 days, then 21 days silence. 21st day call came, and he said, Gurudev never ever allowed anybody to come back, and somehow he agreed you to come back. And immediately I ran away back to Diu. This is how Gurudev found me. Too much, huh?
Wow.
Beautiful story. Yes.
Then after he came back to Pune, I booked 3 days in this Dharmashala or some Osho guest house. See, you know what? When I booked for 40-day Diu camp, I asked Chaitanya Kirti, should I go to this camp? He said, if you attend, you are blessed.
Wow.
Then I asked Sadhana, this Ma Sadhana, Devendra, they are very close friend of mine until I met Gurudev. From 2000 to 2004, every day we used to mail, chat. Sadhana came to Mysore and I took her to Chief Minister, Governor. We released a book of Osho, many things. We are so close. That when I asked Devendra, should I go to Gurudev's camp? He said he is a crackpot, don't go.
Oh.
And Sadhana told me, if you go there, you may miss Pune commune.
Oh.
Because of that answer, I felt I must go to Gurudev's camp because something special must be there. Then I came back from after 40-day camp. I could not stay back again another two weeks. I asked Gurudev, I will come back. When you know what? I reached Pune at 3:30 a.m. At 3:30, he was waiting for me in the railway station.
My God.
I was one among thousands of his followers. I don't know why he was waiting. Today I know why he was waiting. And he took me, he offered his bedroom to sleep to me and my son.
My goodness.
Beautiful. Nice.
And from then, and then when we started returning, casually, we Mysorean people used to call anybody, come to our place, come once. Like that, we very formally we call. I called Gurudev, you come to Mysore once. But then he sent Manish Vyas, okay? That Prem Joshua band mein play karta na, Water Down the Ganges in Sattva now. That Prem Joshua came. I never knew Gurudev sent him to see physically how we are living and all. I never knew. He came and just went back after 4 days. Next again I went to Pune and stayed with Gurudev, and he was taking me to his sweet stall. He was taking me to very good hotels, even movie theater. Then the day we were returning, he came to railway station as if he's giving send off. When the train started moving, he just jumped in the train.
Oh.
And he and Yogini came with us to Mysore.
Wow.
I never knew he's coming. I thought, अरे यार, मेरा profession क्या होता है? What is my life? And simply I called him to come and he is coming. I was thinking, and I put both of them in a hotel, Das Prakash Paradise Hotel, and I told him tomorrow I will come back. After that, 10 days I never gone that side.
My God.
Because I was afraid, मैं फंस गया. I was thinking that my life will go, my profession will go. Why I should travel there, live with these people, like that I was thinking. After 10 days, to check whether he is there or not, I went to the hotel.
Okay.
And in the hall, like a king, he was sitting in the hall, in the corridor. And you know what he was singing? Baharo phool barsa, mera mehboob aaya hai.
Great.
I was thinking he will scold me, and he told me, "Arey bhaiya, you are already in the tiger's mouth. पीछे जाओ मरते आए, आगे जाओ मरेगा, क्यों आप परेशान करते हैं अपने आप को, कोऑपरेट करो." ऐसा बाद में बोला था, when disciple is ready, master has to appear. I did not understand all this, 2004-5. And then he went back, sold his house, told everybody, I am going to Mysore.
Wow.
And whoever wants to come with me can come. And 7 people came with him, and he stayed in Mysore. From then onwards, his daily attending me started from 2005 to 2011 until he bought that place, developed a particular kind of keeping me with him from morning 6, 7 to midnight, sometimes 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Constantly he was talking to me. I was not understanding. I'm just listening. And one day, I wanted to avoid him. I was in the home. He called me, "Kidhar hai bhai?" I told him to avoid him. I am in a bar and restaurant. He told me, "नाम क्या है restaurant का?" क्यों? मैं भी आता हूँ. Immediately, I dressed up and ran to some hotel. And from there, I told him, in this hotel I am. He came, and to avoid him, I ordered beer. That he should avoid me. And you know what he told me? अरे मुझे आप order नहीं करते हैं क्या beer? And he also ordered beer for him.
Super.
Like this, it was a journey, you know. And one day he told me, if you want to enter Devlok, you should give 5,000. I told him why. Why means बकरा को बलि का बकरा को इतना सब कर दिया. अभी आप किधर भी नहीं भाग सकते. अभी आप सुनना पड़ा. From that day onwards, he started attacking my ego, and until then, he tried his best to win my heart by pouring love. I tell you, I never ever felt such love from my father, from my mother, even from my wife, from nobody. I tell you, the way he cared me, the way for 6-7 years. No, I am so much arrogant. A lawyer का mind था, इतना resistance. Whenever he was speaking, many people used to sit like this. I just go out because I want to show up myself. So, you know, to show your presence, something I was doing. And he was so patiently attended. And then he started attacking my ego. And I used to get angry and run away for one week or 3 days. And where to go? And then Gurudev messages me, kahan jao hame paega, something like that, Hindi. And I started learning Hindi because to come in. And you know, he changed my dress taste. He has changed my food taste. I never knew that so tasty foods are there in the North India. Only as South India ka sambar, idli, rice I was eating. I never knew such a tasty sweets, such a tasty snacks, everything is there. He introduced me those things, and he introduced me Ramana, he introduced me Nisargat Maharaj, he introduced me Gurjeet, he introduced me so many mystics. Ye padho, isko padho, ye padho, ye padho, ye dhyan karo, ye dhyan karo. In 1 month, you know, in Baindur 40-day camp, he guided me minimum 216 techniques. You know, he was casually saying, I was noting down. At the end of the 40 days, I could see he personally guided me 216 techniques, different kind, like thing, or being aware of this and that, whatever. Chota. I used to make a technique of that. So this is how, you know, how you need. I need many years to say about him. This is only very outer thing, you know. And I tell you, even in the legal profession, according to me, he's the best lawyer in the world. He used to tell me, yeah, really, his defense, his argument, his points, I tell you, you know, no lawyer can think in that way. He acts like no nothing. He acts like a village man. And he asks you something, he already know everything about it. He asks as if he doesn't know anything. To understand how we present it like that. And I tell you, to say Guru Kripa, to say Teri Raza Puri ho, ये हवा में बोलते हैं सब. फोटो को बोलता है, ओशो फोटो का. नहीं से तेरी रजा पूरी हो, I am saying to living entity. Yes. When I say Guru Kripa, I am telling to a living entity, which means he never disgraceful, he always truthful, he is always authentic. He has shown me how to live, and I can never think to live otherwise, because you know, somebody is so sincere to you, Razdan, Arti, somebody is so
slight internet problems, but he will be with us in a few seconds, or let's hope in a few minutes. It's a very interesting topic what he's sharing with us about Chaitanya Bharti ji, about whosoever ji, and in his own words.
Can you do something which is?
तो अभी हम सुन रहे थे, यहाँ पर हमारे साथ में वेणुगोपाल जी हमारे साथ में हैं, और शायद उनका संपर्क किसी टेक्निकल रीजन की वजह से टूट चुका है, लेकिन जल्द वो हमारे साथ में होंगे, हम ढेर सारी उनसे बातचीत भी करेंगे। आरती, मैं आपसे एक बात जानना चाहूंगा, जैसे अभी यहाँ पर वेणुगोपाल जी ने हूसोएवर जी के बारे में इतनी खूबसूरत बात की, अपने गुरुदेव के बारे में, जो गुरु जो है उसका जो स्थान है वो सबसे ऊपर होता है। तो चलिए, हमारे साथ में वेणुगोपाल जी फिर से यहाँ पर जुड़ गए हैं, हम उनका फिर से यहाँ पर स्वागत करते हैं। और जी, मैं आपका फिर से स्वागत करना चाहूंगा वेणुगोपाल जी। जी, प्लीज कंटिन्यू।
I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you one thing. I remember in those days there was a lot of confusion in your mind whether you wanted to go ahead with the case or you want to drop out and just do the meditation. And that was the time when you went to him and he said, just play like a batsman. And that really played a lot. I mean, that really changed you.
Yeah.
And I still remember the song we used to sing when you would come to Bombay, Chinta ta chita chita. And we used to make that your national anthem in a way.
चटनी करेंगे बोल रहा था ना. No, actually, you know what? I was not in confusion, Arti. I never wanted to come in this case. In the year 2007 itself, I left the profession. You know, BBC and CNN, everybody was waiting in my house because of the popularity of my client. Because Veerappan is a world famous client, and his relatives, all 78 people are my clients. And I was so much obsessed with this profession, I left it consciously after Gurudev came into my life. In 2007, I left 20 lakh rupees of books, 5.5 lakhs of rupees advance to the building, and 12 juniors, 1,200 files of top High Court retired judge ka case tha, film actor Vishnuvardhan ka case tha, so many big clients tha. Sabko main chhod diya 2007 mein. Just because I could see this profession is दो step पीछे है. Meditation एक step आगे है, 10 step पीछे है. It's for profession. पूरा mental game. What is lawyer का मतलब? I am right, you are wrong. What else? Destroy his case, construct your false case. That's it. So in 2007 I left, but in this case I was just reading here and there, but I was not interested. Chaitanya Kirti ji called me on 11th March. He invited me, come 21st March to, along with your friends, to Pune commune. We are agitating, and also you take up the case. I said, I don't come. I don't take up the case. I'm not interested. And I want to leave as Gurudev says. And then again he called me and I told him, please, this is not formally I am refusing. I cannot. I left profession long back. I cannot read now. I have forgotten everything. Then Ma Dharamjyoti called me and asked me to come. I said again, same thing. But you know, this Moksha, one Gujarat guy, he was in Bangalore for 10 years. He was looking after a center in Bangalore. He close to me at that time for 10 years. He was trying behind to make me to come. And it is this person who must have told Dharamjyoti, if you tell Gurudev, if Gurudev tells, he may come. And they called Gurudev. Gurudev said, okay, मैं बोलता हूँ, but ये बोला नहीं. He was not talking to me at that time. He was so many things, so many types he attended me. Some not talking, keeping away, not respond. 100 mails, 100,000 or 500 messages. He has not replied me for 3 years. At that time, they are calling. And then again, Gurudev, again after 15 days, Dharamjyoti called Gurudev. Gurudev said, उनको बोलो, वेणुगोपाल को, मैं मंजूर किया.
Wow.
Then, wait. Dharamjyoti called me and told me, Gurudev मंजूर किया, आप आ जाओ. मैं बोला था, Okay, but I thought in my mind, उनको बोला था, मुझे नहीं बोला था ना. Gurudev has not told me anything, so I don't go. Again, I avoided. Bombay आकर वो केस अटेंड कर, I don't know what to do, nothing I know. Who will take up all this when you are enjoying your Osho Sannidhi? Every day you are enjoying so laughingly. Who wants this? And then, third time they called Gurudev. You listen now. Gurudev then called me. And Gurudev asked me, he used to talk to me only 2 minutes, 1 minute, 3 minutes maximum. On that day, he spoke to me 50 minutes.
Wow.
He was talking up to 40th minute. I was refusing. I was countering, arguing. I told him in between, Gurudev, ये लोग मुझे invite किया, मैं मना किया. They are using you. If they tell you, you will tell me like that. They are using. Otherwise, 20 years they never talked to you, never contacted you. Why they are calling you now? They are using you. You know, Gurudev what told me? आपको इतना समझ में आता है, मुझे नहीं आता है क्या? What Chaitanya Kirti does, what Dharam Jyoti does is not a matter for me. What existence wants is a matter for me. Why again and again messages are coming to me? This is behind this. What is hidden by the existence wish? I don't know. So I asked, what is hidden in this? He told me, this is आपकी तरीका है. What is this? Why, where, how? आपकी तरीका है. मेरा तरीका है simply to know what it is, simply डूब जाओ. Wow. When you jump into it, that itself will teach you why you jumped, whether you are going to live or die, whether you are going to float or what. Everything it will reveal you. This is mera tarika. And then I asked directly to him at 40th minute. Till then I was 100% no. 100% no. Really. At 40th minute, I asked Gurudev, if they called you to come, what you would have done? You know what he said?
What?
He told me, I am at the age of 80 plus. You know very well, to go from one room to kitchen, I need somebody's help. But still, I tell you, if the call was for me, I would have gone there.
Wow.
He told me. And you know, when he says, he means it. In his word and his action, no difference. What people say, Chaitanya Bharati, वो Chaitanya Bharati नहीं है. वो मैसूर 2005 में आया था. You also grown 5 years ago. What you were, Arti ji? 5 years ago, what Raghav ji? 5 years ago, 10 years ago, what you were? And somebody who is completely dedicated to Osho and left everything, sold his house and came extreme south to Mysore. Nobody knows him. He doesn't know anybody, and living completely dedicated life to spirituality from 2005 to 2023. Just imagine what he will be. And then when he said so, I would have gone. At that time, I was really in tears. Arey yaar, hey.
आई थिंक स्वामी वेणुगोपाल जी का फिर यहाँ पर टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम हुआ, लेकिन वो हमारे साथ रहेंगे.
This is such an inspiring story of a master and a disciple, and to hear the journey of Chaitanya Bharati ji, whosoever ji, how he loves his master, his dedication. I mean, for the man to say that even at the age of 80, if the call was for me, I would go. I salute him.
Yes, definitely. And एक बात मैं और कहना चाहूंगा, जो मास्टर डिसाइपल का जो बेहद खूबसूरत अपना इंटीमेट एक रिलेशनशिप है, वो यहाँ पर शो होता है पूरी तरह से स्वामी वेणुगोपाल जी के और जो है whomsoever के बीच में। तो एक बेहद खूबसूरत ये जो
like that
है जी।
So
yeah, you may continue, Swami ji.
Whenever it happens like this, what should I do? I just keep quiet?
No, you are fine just the way you are.
No, whenever this video cut off होता है ना, उस समय में क्या करूँ? Simply wait for this comeback.
Yeah, you can wait. Yeah, you can wait, Swami ji. Yes.
Okay. See, only this much I want to tell you. A true brother, true wife, true husband, true father, true friend for in your life. Can you be true? Can you be false to him? Can you be fake to him? Can you be superficial to him? You cannot, right? So he played all the roles. Financial advisor से family advice तक, children, daughter के साथ कैसा व्यवहार करना, पत्नी के कैसे, पैसा के कैसे, everything was so authentic, when he plays the different roles with you. And with him, you cannot be fake. You may be stupid. You may be ignorant. You may sleep. You may eat too much. You may sleep too much. That's not a problem with him. Playing mind game or something, showing up your ego, personality, that is not useful with him. And a day when you realized him, I started being truthful to him, understand what he is saying, and try my best to live in that way. Because, the day, I was so much popular in criminal side, I was earning so much, but I never felt I was so rich at that time. And I started going to the court. After Gurudev came till now, I always feel I am the richest man.
Wow.
Always I feel, always money powers. Really. गुरुदेव आने के बाद इतना पैसा आया मुझे, इतना घर, I tell you, all good.
May Gurudev's kripa and blessings always be with our dearest friend Venugopal ji, and may he always be showered with this abundance and love and blessings from his beloved Guruji.
You are right, Arti. शायद थोड़ी देर और वेट करना पड़ेगा, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि जो खास तौर पे अगर हम बात करें whomsoever जी के बारे में, जिनके लिए हम कह सकते हैं कि पूरी दुनिया में उनको चाहने वाले, प्यार करने वाले लोगों की कोई
Okay, finally, because of being with him totally, truthfully, keeping quiet, listening, not thinking, just listening, that and trying to understand continuously for years together, I myself transformed. He told me once, have you ever seen me getting lost in the thought? You catch me. If I lost in the thought, I will give you 1 lakh. Every time you catch me, when I lost in the thought, I will give you 1 lakh. He told me in 2006. I tried to catch him for 3 years, always watching him. If his eyes and face looks like getting lost in the thought, let me catch. For 3 years, I was trying continuously. In those 3 years, I could not catch him, but I could catch my thought process. From that moment, trust me, getting lost in the thought, मर गया मेरा जीवन में, जीवन से. It is his technique. Looking at me, catch me like that. He wanted to keep me constantly attentive.
Wow.
So finally, this much I can tell you, because I was like with him like that, I started living like that with my wife. When you really transform, then you are like that with everybody. And then my relationship in Sannidhi change ho gaya. आपको पता है आरती, right from the day one till now, have we ever spoke superficially or anything worldly or anything condemning, criticizing? Anybody?
Never.
Ah,
Never.
yeah.
Yes,
See,
you're right.
so he being so, whatever he is, coming in contact with him, looking at him, listening to him, being something like him, and that is my relationship with him. This is what your question, and I wanted to completely disappear at his feet, and I want to see what he is really. So that alone, my burning interest, burning, deep driving desire. That is why I'm not interested to come on channel or anywhere. Even in 13 years I came thrice on Facebook. 13 years में 3 times आया था. One time cross examination High Court का order बोलने के लिए. Second time another again about the case. Third time about this High Court. देखो ये 7th night report file किया. 8th report is in the hands of objectors, and 8th evening I have seen on the website of Supreme Court that report was sent by the mail through the party, and I asked Anadi, we should make it public. People must be happy. People must celebrate this. Why it must be kept quiet? Please share me the order. Let me go through. And he shared me immediately. Anadi Swami shared me. And I spoke to Gurudev. I told him, Gurudev, I am feeling like sharing it to the people because Vashopant sale is cancelled. And this report, after this report, Supreme Court proceedings is just a formality. That will go into end on the 11th. This must be made public. People must be celebrated. There must be an excuse for them to join. Gurudev said, Karo. Then I came back again to Facebook and put all whatever I have read, all this. Okay. So not somebody told me to make name, this and that, whatever. I don't want to talk about, but one is free to say. But from 2011 to 2023, 3 times मैं आया. Somebody has the problem. आप आया था, आ रहा है, sensation create करता है, जाता है.
One more thing I really want to ask you is what has been the most strong facts that have emerged from this cross-examination that has happened? The facts that have emerged which have very large impact and consequences on the OIF and NSF.
Yeah. You know what? In this case, from 2012, things are coming on the records, legal record. Whatever you say in the public, on Facebook or newspaper, has no value at all. Something must be there, documents on that. And the Swami Anadi and Premgi, they did a tremendous work. I tell you, especially Premgi, you must have seen him. He should have one room especially for keeping records himself. He has collected so much documents, and I tell you, humanly not possible unless Osho wishes. Unless Osho's wish, he cannot live like that. I told him, you are going to die with these cases only. You are so much, you are so much into it. So until this Vashopant case, okay, straight away I come into the cross-examination part. The main thing here in this is, until this cross-examination is done by so many lawyers, until then, allegation about siphoning money was mere allegation. There was no record. Only your allegation. You allege so and so. What is, you give complaint, but people will say, they will file B report. There was no document as far as siphoning of money, mismanagement of the trust, and autocratic approach of the trust, and creating a parallel institution to swallow the money of OIF. On the one side, you become the rich, trustees become the rich. On the other hand, trust becomes the poor. All these were allegations until cross-examination. In the cross-examination, through his admissions, he has admitted so many things which says that there is a parallel institution called OMR and other companies. There is admission about money lending to his companies by OIF. There is evidence between, admittedly between the company of the trustees with the trust. Trustees of the companies are making a agreement with the trust, but a Supreme Court ruling is Solomon versus Solomon case, bahut purana. It tells don't look at the institution name, remove the veil and see who is there behind it. And if you remove the veil of OIF, behind these four people, Mukesh, Devendra, Sarda, Pratap Singh, Khub Chandani, and remove the veil of this company, the same people. Yes. Here you cannot take a single rupee in the OIF, transfer that money here, and here you give dividend to yourself, loan to yourself. That admission is there. And a beautiful thing is, they told that Dharma, this guest house money comes to us. Out of that, we paid electricity charges. This is admitted fact. But you see, if there is an agreement between the OMR and OIF, OIF allowed the company to look after the guest house. What does it mean? Whatever money comes you want to pay, you will pay to OIF. Correct. You will not directly pay their payments like electricity, etc.
Correct.
If you directly do that, you are playing both the sides.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Like this, in a common man's language, mismanagement, misappropriation, misfeasance, breach of trust, criminal breach of trust, all has come into the light in the form of cross-examination. If you can file now 41B for the removal of the trustee straight away now, you can file straight away criminal breach of trust, 405 and 406 of Indian Penal Code, read with PMLA, Prevention of Money Laundering Act, because proceed of crime will be investigated by ED. Proceed of crime earlier is corrupt money or terrorist money. About 6 months ago, central government has made an amendment for the proceed of crime. What amounts to proceed of crime apart from terrorist money, apart from corrupt money? If a director cheats his own company and makes profit for himself, that is also proceed of crime. If a trustee, if a trustee cheats the trust, makes benefit for himself, that is also proceed of crime. Which means what? These people have transferred the trust money into their own company, which has absolutely no property, no income, nothing. Everything is coming from OIF premises, admittedly within the OIF premises, which means they made benefit for themselves because they are the shareholders. They are the shareholders. Mukesh, Sardar, Pratap and all these people, shareholders. Whatever money gone to from OIF to the company is proceed of crime, because how this company can get the business of OIF? Because imagine third company, any third person company can come inside OIF and do business, liquor business or selling crops or conducting meditation camp? No. Only OMR can do. Why OMR can do? Because they are the trustees
Yes.
of OIF.
Yes.
So misusing the position of trustee made use for the benefit of our company and get dividends from that, from them, loans for them from OMR. In this way, they made proceed of crime by cheating the trust. Straight away you can file. Swami Anandarun called me and asked me, just tell me what best we can do. I told him, just find somebody who is close to Amit Shah or Prime Minister or Home Ministry, somebody. Get a contact. Straight away go. Give this judgment and cross-examination. Just write admitted facts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and direct the ED to conduct the investigation. That's it. Your mala issue, your entry fee issue, your trustee issue, एक छोटा मोटा हो गया. One shot. Just see that a case is filed under PMLA and ED comes, in ED, in PMLA Act, until unless the guilt is proved, you are guilty.
Oh.
In all, even in murder cases, in all other cases, until unless guilt is proved, you are innocent.
Yeah.
That is why bail nahi milta hai PMLA mein. These people will not even entitle for bail if the PMLA comes. Just imagine when all the 4 trustees goes to jail. Who is there to charge you entry fee? Who is there to tell you don't wear mala, this and that? So the impact of cross-examination, the impact of partial case, cross-examination and judgment is sending all these trustees to jail. Only thing, you have to file a criminal case straight away. Not to worry, not to wait for this auditing report and all. That is different under 40, under 37 and 33. Under 33 of MPT Act proceedings. That is the look after of Charity Commissioner. Criminal case is an independent jurisdiction. You can invoke anybody, need not be objector, any third person, anybody, even from Nepal.
Can anybody. I also do it?
Yeah. See, criminal case is set in motion upon information. Information may be anonymous. Information may be over phone call. Information may be anything. Information of commission of a cognizable offense, which is a crime. Police will file a FIR. But since they are powerful, you need some influence to see that, direct the ED to investigate. That's it. This is the implication, Arti.
My God, I mean, it is so enlightening to listen to you and to even absorb these things from you.
You and Raghav ji aaj itna glowing hai, itna beautiful hai. Don't think that I am blushing like Malhotra judge ko pakar kiya na. It's true. Today really both of you look so glowing, so energetic, and so beautiful. And thank you for calling me for your first show. Pehla show ko mujhe.
It had to be inaugurated by you.
I am feeling like Shah Rukh Khan. To make the situation lighter. One
more thing is there. Many people are very scared. बहुत लोग डरे हुए हैं कि ये FIR हो गया है, क्या होएगा, हमारा बेल होना चाहिए, मतलब अब हमें अगला क्या स्टेप लेना है. तो बहुत लोग इसको लेके काफी टेंस हैं.
Pune case. First of all, you know what? In any organization, in any group work, in any group agitation, first, whoever calls for such event should take up the responsibility of these kind. Once you call them, see, because law says whether you commit crime or not, the offenses filed against all of you in that charge sheet was unlawful assembly is there, which means, you know what, whether you commit crime or not. If you are a member of that group, you can be brought under that criminal case, which means you are there just because somebody called you. And then they should take up this. First of all, no individual should fight for this. Whoever called a 21st function event, that organization or leaders or bada log, na, seniors, they should take up this case completely and look after the case. Number one. Number two, 99% of these kind of cases will go to the dogs on its own.
Wonderful.
99.99. Because you know what? In every crime like extortion, murder, rape, in every offense, there is a personal thing. क्राइम केस में, क्रिमिनल केस में पनिशमेंट होता है क्योंकि आपकी मोटिव, आपकी क्रिमिनल इंटेंशन को because you have such an intention, you should be kept out of society. That is why you will be jailed. But इसमें क्या पर्सनल इंटेंशन है? एक ग्रुप इंटेंशन है. ग्रुप इंटेंशन ना कॉमन इंटेंशन क्या है? Common intention is why you are there in the crime scene. In the crime scene, you are there not to commit the crime. You are there to agitate. Agitation is a fundamental right. In exercise of that fundamental right, somebody has acted over and committed crime. So fundamentally, the degree of the crime is so less. Number two, one of the agitator only thrashed by the police. Number two, it was not, nobody has thrashed police. Nobody has stolen something. So basically, this judge will say why these people were there, whether to rob, whether to hit. They are all in robes. Whatever photos they will produce is maroon photos. And who will come in maroon dress to commit crime, you know? Judge will see all this. Fundamentally, this is an offense punishable below 3 years. Below 3 years ka offenses, generally, they are coming and going to the court itself is a punishment. Aisa treat karta hai court. So finally, better you can do, challenge the charge sheet. If you want to challenge, and individually you have to challenge, because in your case, Arti, you were there in the journalist capacity.
Yes.
You can file a writ petition. I was a journalist. Incidentally, I'm Osho lover also. But my name was intentionally included. And look at the charge sheet. What is my involvement? There is no involvement in the charge sheet. So please discharge me from the case. Like that, you can file the writ petition. But I tell you, don't go, I'm not writ petition, 482 revision petition. Don't go to lawyers in Bombay. Everybody talks in the lakhs there. Really tell you, too costly in your Bombay legal profession is too costly. Find out some Osho lover lawyer who is not only Osho lover lawyer ka matlab 6 months, 1 month, 1 year ka nahi. A good experience Osho lover ka, you just try to find out in and around Bombay and ask him to file it. According to me, within 5 to 10,000 में काम होना पड़ेगा. लाख पूछता है, 50,000 पूछता है, बकवास है. That's too much. Bombay, 1 rupee is the fee for criminal revision petition. Process fee is 200-300 rupees है. एक दिन आप आर्गुमेंट करता है, आपको 10,000 काफी नहीं क्या? बहुत ज्यादा हो गया.
This is the true spirit of Venugopal ji. As you can all see, his truth, his honesty, his heart, he is just shining. And look at the love in which the way in which he guides. For me, this is just, there is no words to thank him, no words enough to appreciate him.
Thank you so much.
Raghav, where is he? He wanted to ask you something in Hindi. I don't know where he is. Raghav?
Oh, you are in your home, huh? Arti ji?
Yeah.
Okay. How is Razdan?
He's very
Oh,
well.
I'm sorry, I should not have asked this online, right?
It's okay. It's absolutely fine. Is
Okay.
there anything else you want to share with us? Something that we should know?
In that criminal case, you can do one thing.
Hmm.
All the accused person straight away go to the court and request the court to complete the trial on daily basis. We are all like this, and we came for this like this. Please give me speedy trial. Like that, ask. Go through the trial. There also cross examination होता है ना. ध्यानेश is a compliment. ध्यानेश आने दो. हमारा टीनू है, हमारा मुकेश है, मेहता है. Those people कहा जाता है इन लोग का cross examination में.
Wonderful, wonderful. It was so lovely talking to you. And
Thank you.
we look forward to listening to you again. And we look forward to having you here again. राघव, आपको कुछ हिंदी में पूछना था, तो मैं आपको ढूंढ रही थी.
जी सॉरी, मैं माफी चाहूंगा, थोड़ा सा वक्त लग गया मुझे किसी खास रीजन की वजह से. एंड मैं स्वामी जी एक दो चीजें आपसे पूछना चाहूंगा कि जैसे कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट में जो अभी पूरी की पूरी कार्रवाई हुई है और खासतौर पे बाशो सेल को लेकर के कुछ नए फैक्ट्स क्या कोई सामने आए हैं जो आप यहाँ पर शेयर करना चाहेंगे क्या?
क्या नया फैक्ट्स?
आई मीन टू से कि जो यहाँ पर चैरिटी कमिश्नर में बाशो सेल को लेकर के क्या कोई नए फैक्ट सामने आए हैं जो यहाँ पर शेयर करना जरूरी है? आई एम जस्ट आस्किंग टू यू.
नया फैक्ट्स में शेयर किया ना, वो क्या क्या आया था? अब स्पेसिफिकली इफ यू आस्क आई कैन टेल.
ओके, एक बात मैं आपसे और जानना चाहूंगा. जैसा अभी आरती जी ने थोड़ी देर पहले कहा और आप उनको बता रहे थे 22 मार्च की जो चार्जशीट है उसको लेकर के उनकी रेमेडी बताई है, तो मैं आपसे जानना चाहूंगा कि क्या ये जो 74 जो नाम और सामने आए हैं, इन लोगों को एग्जैक्टली अभी क्या करना चाहिए? क्या इन्हें इंतजार करना चाहिए या फिर अपनी तरफ से कोई प्रोसीडिंग स्टार्ट करनी चाहिए? क्या करना चाहिए इनको अभी?
74 द नंबर.
यस, 74 लोगों का नाम एडिशन हुआ है चार्जशीट में अभी. नई जो चार्जशीट है.
नेम्स.
जी नेम्स. यस,
नेम एंड एड्रेस ऐड किया.
यस, उन लोगों ने जी 74 नए नाम जो हैं चार्जशीट में शामिल किए गए हैं जिनको सेम चार्जेस उनके ऊपर फ्रेम किए जा रहे हैं, द सेम चार्जेस. ओके, तो बहुत सारे लोग भयभीत हैं, उन लोगों को बड़ी दिक्कत सी महसूस हो रही है. जी, क्या कहना चाहेंगे उनके लिए?
1 minute, Raghav. In that case, see, until unless you face it, you will be under fear only. Any day police may come. And every criminal case has to find logical end. You cannot avoid it. If your name and address is clearly mentioned in the charge sheet, and if the allegations made in the charge sheet is not connecting you directly, you can file a criminal revision petition asking for the discharge number 1. Best thing is first go and take the bail. First thing, otherwise you will be afraid continuously. And police go on giving you, court will go on giving you summons, non-bailable warrant, and these are proceedings can never stop, always hanging around you. For example, 5-6 people like Arti, Mirpuri and other people will go and complete their trial. Okay, other people will not go. That doesn't mean that other people's case is closed. Again, they will be brought to the court. Their trial will begin again. So instead of going through all these 78 people can file a bail petition and take a bail and see that the trial is completed earliest. Don't, instead of even not going for the revision, nothing, straight away face it, think that you have to suffer this. And all these 78 people can engage only one lawyer, and he can file only one anticipatory bail application for all the people. Only one bail application. Not everybody has to engage differently. One people who give 500 rupees means कितना हो गया per head. इसका मतलब एक anticipatory bail लेकर you just go to the court and give the anticipatory bail. And even if you surrender to the court, I tell you, same day they will give you bail because investigation is over, charge sheet is filed, custody is not needed. They will give you. Supreme Court has given direction also in the offences punishable less than 7 years, court shall not remand them to the jail. I can give you that ruling. So straight away you can, instead of even anticipatory bail, that is one option. Straight away you go to that court and file bail application, same day get the bail, come back. Whenever the hearing is there, take exemption, and all of them together will file an application. So many people are there. Everybody has this profession, this vocation. We have to come from Bombay, this and that place. Please give me speedy trial. And on that, if it is not worked, you file a writ petition asking the High Court to give a direction to the court to complete the case within 3 months or 6 months. Certainly, so many people are there. Court will hear. High Court, not 1 or 2 people, 100 people are there. So all of them will go hearing में 2 दिन में 3 दिन में cross examination हो जाता है. Those people have to come to the witness box. Who? Ganesh and others. And your lawyer will cross-examine. 99.99999% it is a dismissible case, dismissed case है. Never. Okay. In one offense, 6 months jail हो गया. Okay. उसको भी Probation of Offenders Act ऐसा है. If somebody is jailed below 3 years for the first time and never committed any crime, they shall be released on Probation of Offenders Act. You will write a bond paper and come out. That's it. So, only thing I want to tell you is, one has to go through this case. One cannot avoid this case. Go through either by taking anticipatory bail straight away, or if your lawyer tells, Pune lawyer will tell, same day I will get you bail, Sida, go and take a bail. Not necessary all 78 people must go together. They can go 5 people, 3 people, 2 people, whenever hearing is there, they can go and take your bail. Please attend it, go through it, complete the trial. One or other day you should do this. Most unfortunate thing is this, but I don't know what is hidden in this for the OIF trustees. Because this much trouble and pain for hundreds of people they have given. Okay.
Thank you so much. मुझे लगता है कि आपने बताया कि उसमें कितना रिलीफ, कितने सारे लोग, वो 74 जो सन्यासी हैं उनके अलावा जो लोग ऑलरेडी मतलब डरे हुए हैं, क्योंकि जो 74 जो ये लोग हैं, ये लोग तो डरे ही हुए हैं, इसके अलावा इनकी वजह से और बहुत सारे लोग डरे हुए हैं कि हम क्या करेंगे, कि पूना कम्यून नहीं जा सकते हैं या फिर गेट के सामने पेश नहीं हो सकते हैं, क्योंकि उनको ऐसा डर, उनका माहौल उनके सामने बना दिया गया है कि वो लोग अब ये सोचने पे मजबूर हो गए कि हम जाएं ना जाएं, क्या करें क्या ना करें. तो ये बहुत ही बड़ा फियर का ये जो माहौल क्रिएट हो गया है, मुझे लगता है उससे बहुत बड़ी राहत अभी आपके इन सब बातों से मुझे लगता है कि मिली होगी. एंड रियली थैंक्स टू यू एंड आई अप्रिशिएट. जी
वन थिंग
जी,
पूरा की पूरा प्रोग्राम ओनली आई स्पोक blah 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 blah, but you have not asked me any question. And is there any public ask any question? No question answer.
पब्लिक ने बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस पूछे, लेकिन जब आप अपनी बात को कह रहे थे तो हमने सोचा कि
राघव देख लो, अगर कुछ क्वेश्चन ऐसा है तो देख के पूछ लो.
Please ask.
Yeah.
You want to go anywhere?
No, we don't want to go anywhere.
नो वी डोंट वांट टू गो एनीवेयर। ठीक है, मैं यहाँ पर देखता हूँ कि क्या क्या क्वेश्चंस हैं। जस्ट गिव मी अ टाइम। ओके जी, तो कोई खास क्वेश्चन जो है मैं यहाँ पर आपसे जरूर लेना चाहूंगा, जो पब्लिक के क्वेश्चंस हैं। मुझे लगता है वैसे ज्यादातर सवालों के जवाब उनको मिल चुके हैं, लेकिन फिर भी हम लोग देख।
So very soon there'll be some live questions that people want to ask him that need to be answered. And so Raghav is having a look, and we'll be with you very shortly with all your live questions that Venugopal ji, with all his kindness, will answer to you.
Why you are talking big word, kindness, this and that?
Kindness ही तो है.
स्वामी जी, एक सवाल जो यहाँ पर आया है, what next? Will trustee be removed now, and how new ones can be appointed? ये अभी किसी ने यहाँ पर प्रश्न किया है, क्या इसके बारे में कुछ जवाब आप यहाँ पर देना चाहेंगे?
This is whatever case is concluded now is just about the sale of Basho land. Whether sale must be permitted or not, that's it. This is nothing to do with whatever the question is concerned. But in its cross-examination, the admission has given a ground for filing application for the removal of R4 trustees. It has given a ground for filing a criminal case against the trustees. In both the event, they will go. And then appointing of new trustee, again, it's a purview of charity commissioner. When the commissioner is ready to remove the trustees, they have to make arrangements for its management also, because all the 4 trustees have gone out. They cannot leave the trust in a abyss, being the custodian of the trust. So people have to file application, and remember, whoever asked this question need not to wait for anybody to do this. You can file case again directly 41 for the removal of trustees. You contact a lawyer, he will file. Okay. So you need not to wait for the present objectors. Every time they only has to do it, that attitude must not be there. Whoever is ready to file a case, they should file case before the charity commissioner as well as before the police. Waiting for the same lawyers, waiting for the same objectors, waiting for a particular association, this and that, that's not needed. Okay. So whoever asked this question, he himself can explore this possibility by filing a case, by appointing a lawyer in Mumbai.
जी, यहाँ पर एक सवाल और आया कि क्या जो ट्रस्टी हैं उनके क्या पासपोर्ट जो हैं जब्त किए जाने चाहिए, खासतौर पे मुकेश साड़ा और देवेंद्र के, ताकि वो लोग हिंदुस्तान छोड़ करके ना जा सके, क्योंकि पिछले दिनों में ये बात भी सामने आ रही है कि भी ये लोग जो हैं यहाँ से देश छोड़ करके जा सकते हैं, जिस प्रकार से उन पर आगे कहा जा सकता है लीगल कार्रवाई होने के चांसेस हैं। एक क्वेश्चन मैं इसमें और साथ में छोटा सा जोड़ना चाहूंगा, और मैं ये चाहूंगा स्वामी जी कि अभी आगे के जवाब जो है कोशिश करें अगर आप हिंदी में दे सकें, कि ईडी का इन्वॉल्वमेंट क्या हो सकता है, कि क्या ईडी का इन्वॉल्वमेंट होना चाहिए यहाँ पर, और कैसे हो सकता है?
इफ यू आर रेडी टू बेयर माई हिंदी, मैं हिंदी में बात कर सकता हूँ। मैं पक्का साउथ इंडियन हिंदी है, सो मैं इंग्लिश और हिंदी दोनों जोड़कर बताना ट्राई करता हूँ। पहली बात, दिस impounding the passport of Mukesh Sarda, I have made this demand in my objection to the Supreme Court. I have made 2 special grounds. One is for the impounding. I told specifically in my objection that upon the cross-examination, there is every possibility of the crime committed by the trustees coming into the light. In that background, there is every possibility of Mukesh Sarda running away from India because he is having the passport of US. So impound his passport. That was my one of the demand in my objection before the Supreme Court. Another is to file a criminal contempt of Supreme Court against the AOR as well as Mukesh Sarda. these 2 points shall be removed was the demand by Swami Atul Anand or his lawyer or whoever worked behind that, which made me to come out of that. There was tremendous pressure to change my objection. You know what? In that objection, what you are asking now, the impounding of passport, was the demand I made at the hand of the Supreme Court. And you know, basically, even now, 41B application has to be filed before Charity Commissioner, and an order of injunction, temporary injunction against him not to leave India until 41B is concluded, until his misfeasance and recklessness or mismanagement, misappropriation is found, he shall not leave India. Consequently, direct him to deposit in passport to the Charity Commissioner Court. This can be filed tomorrow itself. Okay. And another question was, what was that another? Along with that you asked? ED. इनका हिंदी में बताना. ED, देखो जी, ये proceed of crime, only in proceed, whenever proceed through a crime proceed कमाया, उसको ED आता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप चीट करता है इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट को, आप ब्लैक मनी रखता है घर पे, इनकम टैक्स आता है, वो देखता है आप ब्लैक मनी, सिर्फ ब्लैक मनी है, उसको क्या करता है इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट, आप 400%, 300% फाइन दे दो, नो जेल, नो ईडी, नथिंग. बट इनकम टैक्स एक्ट इन्वेस्टिगेट करने का समय पता लगता है आप कुछ ना कुछ क्राइम करके ये पैसा कमाया. मे बी भ्रष्टाचार हो सकता है, मे बी टेररिज्म हो सकता है. वो उसको देख के और इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट लिखता है ईडी को, आप भी इन्वेस्टिगेशन करो, इसमें कुछ ना कुछ भ्रष्टाचार दिख रहा है इसमें. ओके, दिस इज नॉट सिर्फ ब्लैक मनी बट प्रोसीड ऑफ क्राइम. इसको सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट अमेंडमेंट किया. प्रोसीड ऑफ क्राइम का मतलब नॉट सिर्फ भ्रष्टाचार का पैसा, नॉट सिर्फ टेररिस्ट का पैसा, इवन इफ ए ट्रस्टी चीट्स हिज ओन ट्रस्ट एंड मेक्स प्रॉफिट फॉर हिमसेल्फ, वो भी प्रोसीड ऑफ क्राइम होता है, क्योंकि चीटिंग ऑफ ट्रस्ट इज ए क्राइम है. वो क्राइम करके पैसे कमाया, वो प्रोसीड ऑफ क्राइम हो गया. के लिए ईडी को कंप्लेंट अभी भी दे सकता है ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन एडमिशन. पैसा ओएफ से ओएमआर गया, कैसे गया? ओएफ का ऊपर ओएमआर ट्रस्टी, ओएमआर डायरेक्टर्स का इन्फ्लुएंस है, क्योंकि वो लोग ट्रस्टीज है. वो पैसा गया, वो लोग खाया. ये हमारा केस है. वो लोग पुलिस को, ईडी को बताना कैसे ओएफ मनी क्यों कैसे आया ओएमआर को, वो प्रोसीड ऑफ क्राइम नहीं है, वो अग्रीमेंट है. वो बताना, प्रूव करना, डॉक्यूमेंट्स देना. हम कुछ ना पर्सनल पैसा नहीं किया, हम खाया नहीं, वैसा उनका डिफेंस होता है. मगर हमारा एफआईआर के लिए प्राइमा फेसी केस इज देयर. व्हाट इज द प्राइमा फेसी केस? यू आर द डायरेक्टर ऑफ ओएमआर, यू आर द ट्रस्टी ऑफ ओएफ, एंड ओएफ मनी ओएमआर को आया था. ओएमआर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड मनी टू इट्स डायरेक्टर्स. उसका मतलब क्या है? ट्रस्ट को चीट करके आप पैसा खाया, ये मेरा एलिगेशन है. वो इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर, ऐसा ईडी को कंप्लेंट दे सकता है. ईडी केस आता है जरूर 100% प्राइमा फेसी केस ऑफ ईडी इन्वेस्टिगेशन. ओके जी, और कुछ क्वेश्चन है?
थैंक यू सो मच स्वामी जी. क्वेश्चन तो कुछ और भी हैं, बट मुझे लगता है कि वक्त काफी ज्यादा हो चला है, और
हमारा तरफ से एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन पूछो. एक
नेगेटिव क्वेश्चन यहाँ पर है वैसे तो, अगर आप इजाजत दें तो मैं पूछ सकता हूँ क्या?
प्लीज पूछो जी.
जी, यहाँ पे चेतन अरूप लिखते हैं, व्हाई मैनी इंक्लूडिंग स्वामी अमीन एडवोकेट धर्मराज कॉल यू बिट्रायर?
बेट्रेयल
जी,
अमीन
नहीं, अमीन स्वामी एंड यहाँ पर लिखा है चेतन अरूप ने, वाई धर्मराज कॉल्ड यू बिट्रायर।
मेरा पास मेल्स है, मेरा पास व्हाट्सएप मैसेज है। ये अमीन, आप गोवा का अमीन बोल रहे हैं ना? अमीन जी, गोवा का
जी
मनोज, वो मेरा व्हाट्सएप मैसेज है। आप बहुत ऊपर है, चैतन्य कीर्ति क्रैप है, उनका बात मत दिल को मत लेना, ऐसा बहुत मैसेज है। ये लोग आपके सामने कुछ बोलता है, आपके पीछे कुछ और बोलता है। ये धर्मराज ओहलान का रिमूव करने का, ये अमीन, अनादि, माइसेल्फ, प्रेमगीत और धर्मराज ओहलान, all the 5 people conferencing on 18th of that November or October, and he was made on 20th I should file the reply, and 18th tak some Deboshish or somebody who is a lawyer of this company businessman, that Atul Anand. And you know, since this question made me to say the facts, I was for 1 month continuously watching the Supreme Court, both the judges, how they behave. They like long argument, whether like short argument. वो कैसे आदमी लोग हैं वैसा। उस दिन 26 का पहले मैं ऐसा प्रिपेयर हो रहा था, मैं प्रिपेयर करके this I have the WhatsApp messages of the group message of Advocate Deboshish, Atul Anand and Venugopal. क्या है? You please send your objection that will be made to suit to Supreme Court grammatically and affidavit wise. But it was completely changed. You know what Premjit said? Kindergarten है, kindergarten objection है। क्या बोल रहा है? आप क्या लिखा था वो जरूरी है। Judges also, court also सोया हुआ है आपकी। You know what? I want to read that message what Anadi has written. You know what Anadi has written to me, or not to me? He has written to Atul Anand. You know what? Atul Anand doesn't want to file that reply filed by me. And Anadi was, it is up to 18. This Amin, this Manoj, Premgeet, myself, Dharmaraj Ohlan, one more. All these 5 people are convincing Dharmaraj Ohlan to give retirement on 18th. Why? Because they will engage another lawyer. No lawyer is ready to file your objection, Venugopal, because your objection is like this, alleging contempt of court, like this, because you are asking this impounding of passport and all. No AOR is ready. We are finding another new AOR, they told me on 18th. I was blindly trusting, because my master has taught me to trust, not to doubt continuously. And on 18th, you know, he was about to cry, Dharmaraj Ohlan, but he requested for a daytime to give retirement. And the next day, he has given retirement on 19th. After taking the retirement, 20th tak, because I wanted to file objection 5 days before, because Supreme Court rule says that whatever objection shall be filed 5 days before the next date of hearing. Next date of hearing was 26th. I wanted it to be filed on 20th at any cost. On 10th, I came back from my Thailand trip. From 10th to 12th, 13th, day and night I prepared and sent. From 13th to 20th, these people never filed that reply. And you know what? They have absolutely no dedication for the case. I can tell at their face. They're very, very superficial. And this Dharmaraj Ohlan was put out. And these people are not engaged any other AOR. And anybody can understand that these people are trying to ignore you. And in the meantime, Mir Puri already engaged Marlapalle advocate on his own. And this Manoj called me and told me, Swamiji, ego ले लिया, ego को ले लिया, hurt हो गया आपके कारण, उसके लिए अलग lawyer को engage कर दिया, clear. मैं उसको बिलीव करके, ट्रस्ट करके मैं कॉल किया मीरपुरी को. I was not talking to him. I called him. मीरपुरी जी, आप मेरा ऑब्जेक्शन को आपकी ऑब्जेक्शन बना सकते हैं, आपकी और अनादि को दोनों की एक ही ऑब्जेक्शन डाल सकते हैं, अभी भी मैं आपको रिप्रेजेंट कर सकता हूँ. वो मुझे मीरपुरी मैसेज किया, मैसेज करके बोला था, आई एम सॉरी, आई already, because you are not talking to me, so I already engaged Marlapale. But you know what? He is second, you are the first. And just to strengthen you, he has been engaged. You know, okay, I trusted him. And then on 20th, Marlapale is there on record. And my objection was kept aside. And this Debo lawyer and Premgeet were running after Marlapale office to file Marlapale objection. मेरा objection को साइड में रख दिया. उस समय अनादि को पता लगा, स्वामी अनादि को. Swami Anadi has written a message and forwarded to me. Still I have all this. I know a day will come for that. You know what he has written, Anadi? See, Anadi requested Atul Anand to file objection of Venugopal. Atul Anand said, oh, lawyers will decide. I am not a lawyer. Reply. For that, Anadi said, क्या धर्मराज ओलन लॉयर नहीं है, क्या वेणुगोपाल लॉयर नहीं है? उसको रिप्लाई किया, देन नहीं रिप्लाई आया. स्वामी अनादि लिखा, in my 14 years service, I never come up, I have that copy. He has written that WhatsApp message to Atul Anand, Swami Anadi. In my 14 or 12 years experience, I never come across such a all-covering objection prepared by Venugopal. I insist, he made it bold. I insist, Venugopal objection must be filed. Otherwise, I will engage my own lawyer. For that, Atul Anand replied, if you say so, आपकी रास्ता अलग है, हमारा रास्ता अलग है. ऐसा बोला था. उस समय धर्मराज को they brought back on record again, because Anadi have no left with no other option. He was requesting me continuously come back. But you know what? When you don't like, when all these people don't like you to be there, and I have no interest to sit over you and come there, and I know it is a lifetime opportunity to appear before the Supreme Court. I already prepared and I already know the demeanor of the judges, and from the beginning till now, every fact is there in my mind. I don't know why in this case only this much involvement, but still I was thinking, अरे मीरपुरी को नहीं चाहिए, ये Manoj, you know what? This Manoj did, you know what? On 20th, I said, I am not coming. Immediately, Manoj cancelled my return ticket of 26th. What it says? 26th return ticket. Which means what? In the message, Swamiji, please come. Swamiji, please attend. Swamiji, without you, how this can be? But in actions, my return ticket on 26th from Delhi to my Bangalore was cancelled the moment I said I don't come. These people are not even worth to be friend. Forget about fellow traveling. These people tell me betray. Whom I betrayed? Until I came on record in June. What was the case? Premgeet already addressed his argument, final argument. And OIF lawyer already addressed his final arguments. What was left there? Another 1 week or 2 weeks of the final argument, as Arti said already. Second bidding order was already passed, which means what? How mind is running of the judge. She is ready to sell the Bashapan. And when I came, and whatever has happened from then to till now is the beginning of, I asked the judge, you know what she told me? Only 10 minutes time I will give you. Ask Arti was there. Mirpuri was there, asked, 10 minutes they will give me. I told her, I will not speak a single word out of the record. I will not quote single point out of the law, but I cannot say what is the time. I spoke 1 hour, 15 minutes. On that day I argued and I got the order. And the same order was upheld by the High Court. Same order was upheld by the Supreme Court. And these people say, I betrayed. And this, you know what? This Dharmaraj Volan was thrown out on 18th. And because of Swami Anadi, he came back. And I know very well, this Dharmaraj Volan and myself was in contact, exchange of mails, how to file the reply and all. We were so close friends. And just because he came back, and these people, all of them not willing Dharmaraj Volan to come to the court. One Mr. Jain, Sanjay Jain, who is another lawyer of Atul Anand, he was continuously blaming. I have messages. This person never attended any case. Who? Dharmaraj Volan. He should not come to the court. He has made adverse effect by interfering in a case of Premgit. When Premgit was doing some case, he interfered and case is gone. And you know what Manoj told me? Manoj told me that this person somehow, Volan, must be kept out of Supreme Court. He should not be allowed to come inside. Otherwise, Swamiji, he will disturb you. You don't like anybody to be disturbed. This is how they treated Volan. Everybody, Akela Swami Anadi. He is a true Osho sannyasi. Really, Swami Anadi. He told me, these people, out of the control of these people, I desperately try to bring out Swamiji. Don't leave this space now. Please come back. Like that he was asking. And it is Akela Swami Anadi brought this Volan on record. And yet, all these people, this Dharmaraj Volan, within a day, from morning to night, running away at 5:30 tak, he waited in the Supreme Court and filed the objection on 21st. This Manoj, who was staying in Osho Dham, vacated in the morning and following and watching Dharmaraj Volan from morning to evening. Why? Until yesterday, you don't want him to be party there. And why you are with him now? Because I want him to file objection now. That's not the case. All these people together now befriended with Dharmaraj Volan. And they are telling him to speak in that way. It is Swami Anadi brought him on record. After that, Anadi has no control over Dharmaraj Volan and he doesn't want to control also. Anadi Swamiji, okay, it's okay, like that. All these people with him and made him to speak like that. Dharmaraj Volan knows from his heart whether I betrayed or whatever. And even if the word betray, I don't take. I leave it as it is. Let it go back. And whoever said it, let them live it. Let them face it. Let them digest it. And I don't know. You ask Premgit, he is not good with me now. You ask Mirpuri, he is not good with me now. You ask Pooja, you ask Zia, you ask Arti, you ask Maniraj, you ask Archana, you ask anybody who has seen me from the day one till the Bombay case was over. Can they say one day, one word, one action is false of me? Let them tell anybody. I never seen how Dharmaraj Volan looks. How this Manoj ka sabhi message mera paas. If anybody wants to open it, and I call Manoj, Mirpuri, Premgit, Olan, together, all of them together are one on your channel. Let them ask me questions. I will ask them questions. This is not the time to speak all these things. This is the time. Just imagine if these people say somebody, देखो जी मैं कुछ नहीं किया, गुरु की कृपा के कारण एक दिशा मिला. Just see Raghav, what has happened in the cross examination. There was no disha tha. There was no direction before that. For 12 years, प्रेमगीत इतना सफर किया, अनादि इतना सफर किया, कुछ नहीं मिला. क्यों? Whatever you do, however you struggle, without a direction, आपको कुछ नहीं मिलता है. प्रॉपर डायरेक्शन चाहिए. वो डायरेक्शन गुरुदेव की कृपा रूप से मेरा आया था. मैं every day before entering the court, I used to call Gurudev at 10. He must be seeing. He will say tomorrow, can I lie? Every time in Charity Commissioner Court, in High Court, wherever, before entering him, I call him. गुरुदेव का सिर्फ इतना बोल रहा था, हेलो भी नहीं बोल रहा था. गुरुदेव तेरी रजा पूरी हो जाए, ऐसा बोल के मैं अंदर गया था, जा रहा था. उस कारण के लिए एक दिशा मिला था यार. वो दिशा अभी इधर तक आया. And these people cannot digest now. They want to spoil everything now. Further, so much is there. I am ready to work with Mirpuri, work with Ulan or anybody. But really, by looking at these people's reactions, can you really work with them? Is it possible? Because working together means trusting each other, loving each other energizing one another. His company energizes you, your company energizes you. Together, you will work so totally. That is working together. And every day you weaken me, I weaken you, and we are working for a same cause. How this will take anywhere? I did not wanted to talk all this because case was over. But you know what? This question betrayal, अरे यार, पूरा देश मेरा विरुद्ध था. When I took Veerappan case, police, politics, government, top Veerappan is killing police officers on one side, and I am arguing for him as innocent in the court. Police are the 150 people were killed by him. I am representing him. Everybody looking at me like a criminal, all alone. For one out of 127 people, 78 people, 12 are women, all of them widows. All their husbands were killed by police bullets. I represented them. I have not betrayed them. Not a single client को मैं betray किया. गुरु की केस में ये लोग देखो जी, आप क्या बोलते हैं गुरु कृपा, उसमें कुछ नहीं है, क्योंकि आपकी गुरु का मतलब एक फोटो है. मेरा गुरु कृपा का मतलब एक गुरु है, एक जीवंत व्यक्ति है. इफ आई लव माई वाइफ, माई ब्रदर, एक व्यक्ति है, वो सुन रहा है, उनको पता है whether I am झूठ बोल रहा हूं या सच बोल रहा हूं, उनको पता है. फोटो का नहीं पता लगता है. ये लोग क्या गुरु कृपा, क्या ओशो के काम, क्या ओशो लेगेसी बोल रहा है, सब झूठ है, सुपरफिशियल है. मैं देखा नहीं यार, मगर प्रेम की पूरा जीवन डाल दिया और रिकॉर्ड्स कलेक्ट करने के लिए. उसका मतलब देखो जी, चैतन्य कीर्ति को क्या पता है लॉ? Why he wants to come and in front in every channel? And why you don't like other people to come in front? You want to engage somebody, but you don't want him to be shy. Unless your men shines, how cases will win? You don't want your own 11 players to bat well everywhere. Why you want to come in front? What do you know about law? चैतन्य कीर्ति को बताना. क्यों वेणुगोपाल नहीं बताना? क्योंकि ये लोग का ईशा, ये लोग का इस चैतन्य कीर्ति first ever called me, not Gurudev, not Karanduti. First ever he called me to come, and this person put a post on the Facebook. You know what? Two birds are talking each other. One dead body is there. One bird is saying, I don't eat this body. Atma, those bodies have Atma. I don't eat. And another bird is saying, liars have no Atma. Eat cow. Immediately I told Manoj, if whatever he is saying is against lawyer, I will sue him, being a professional. Immediately he removed. How Chaitanya Kirti, who knows me since 2004, for 1.5 years talking to me like that and conducting so many camps, can speak like this? वो lawyer को आत्मा नहीं है. Lawyer को आत्मा होता है, businessman को आत्मा होता है, actors को आत्मा होता है, एक functional को आत्मा होता है या जीवंत व्यक्ति को आत्मा. Lawyer is functional, no? How we can post that? Has he not seen my total involvement? अरे यार, ये पूरा की पूरा ईर्ष्या, comparison, condemnation, criticization सब कर रहा है क्योंकि उनका समय नहीं है अपने आप रहने के लिए, अपने आप ध्यान करने के लिए. If he looks at himself, he would not speak like this. They want, for many people, Osho legacy is an occupation. They just want to engage themselves. Just look at, you want to organize an event of 21st of March and 76 people are asking in this channel, are asking that what we should do. And where are you? Why you call them? Why you call them to Pune if you don't want to take the consequence of it? If the consequence is positive, I have done. If the consequence is negative, you are not nowhere. You just see Charity Commissioner on 7th. I will tell you what betrayal is. Charity Commissioner files the report and through mail it is shared to the advocates of the objectors well before 8th as per Supreme Court. अभी भी है, अभी भी आप देखो इस केस में रिकॉर्ड में क्या लिखा है. 8th, why these people have not disclosed it? Application is rejected. Basho sale application is rejected. That is the report, and that report you have not brought into the light. Why? Why you would want to hide? That is betrayal. Immediately, if your wife gives the birth of a child, immediately you call everybody, bacha hua, girl boy, baby boy. And if you pass in an exam, I passed immediately. And is it not such a result? Winning Basho Kwan case is not such a result for you. And just read and keep quiet. And share a message in the group and keep quiet. Not to the whole Osho world. Immediately, upon seeing it, immediately it should have been shared to the whole world. No, you are not shared. That is betrayal. But looking
I just want to say shame on those people.
The world, we are better people. We are Osho premi.
No,
looking
Venugopal,
at how world,
I would just like
1 minute.
Yeah.
1 minute. Looking at the world, looking at the system, social setup, family, and looking at ourselves, still we can see we are better versions. Whatever names you said, that's Premjit or Mirpuri or Manoj or Golan or Atulanand or anybody, we are better people than this world. And we have a space to connect together. That space is Osho. You also see, तो प्रेमी बात करता है, आप भी वही मून देख रहा है, मैं भी वही मून देख रहा हूँ. दोनों एक साथ मुंह देख रहा है, आपके जगह से आप मेरे जगह पे। वैसा आपकी भी गुरु एक है, मेरा गुरु भी एक है। आप मैं थोड़ा इधर उधर मिस्टेक किया तो आप फॉरगिव करना, आप थोड़ा इधर उधर मिस्टेक किया तो फॉरगिव करना। हम साथ में, आपकी पावर मेरा पावर है, मेरा पावर आपकी पावर है, क्योंकि हम टुगेदर काम कर रहा है। आप कैसे किसी को देखो, अभी आप यूज किया betrayal. Can Venugopal come again for you to work with you? And is this you want? Don't you want? Right from the day when I am telling, Osho has squeezed, used everybody so beautifully in their places. I have my place, Kirti has his place, Arti has his place, Mirpuri has his place. Unless Mirpuri get High Court order against the second bidding, where was the space for me to file the cross-examination? He has prepared the ground. From there I took up the mantle. From there another will took up the mantle. Then this Vaibhav Mehta took up the mantle. Everybody has played their role. But here, every day blaming this person in front of you. These people think that condemning somebody is telling great about me. To tell great about me, I should condemn somebody. This is their approach. That will not make you great. That will put down. बेट्रेल है या तेरी रजा पूरी हो। कैसे मैं अंदर आया 2007 से, पहला टाइम मैं मुंबई आया था, मेरा पैसा मेरा टिकट से आया था। एयरपोर्ट में मुझे नहीं पता कौन आता है, कौन मुझे लेके किधर जाता है, मुझे नहीं पता। वैसे मैं अंदर आया था। वैसे ओशो प्रेमी लोग, मुझे आने का मन नहीं था, वो लोग का मेरा ऑब्जेक्शन को मंजूर नहीं है। Anadi wanted me to come, but looking at these people, I don't want to embarrass them. They don't want to file that objection. They don't want me to be there. Then why I should go? Like that, I withdrew myself. Because of my withdrawal, Ohlan has got an opportunity, and he tells, I betrayed. Let Manoj, let Ohlan tell on your channel or anywhere what betrayal I have committed. Have you paid anything to me? 1 rupee have you paid? I used to eat only dal and curds. Every day Mirpuri wanted to give me royal treatment. He used to treat me like king, but I used to request him, dal is enough, curd is enough. I want to sleep early because I want to read. I want to 12 days I lived with him. Ask him how I lived 24 hours, 12 days with him. And so easily, these people have thrown the word, and we don't know whether we will see these people again in our life. We never seen them, Arti. I never seen eye to eye this Olam. I never seen eye to eye this businessman Atul Anand. Why is behind the screen? Everybody comes forward and goes to the criminal court and takes the bail. Why you want to be behind the screen right from 2007? आ जाओ, फील्ड को नहीं आता है ना, बैक साइड क्या करना उसको करना। मैं क्या बोलता हूँ, इतना बोलना चाहता हूँ, ओला या मनोज या Atul Anand या चैतन्य कीर्ति, anybody, they too have love for Osho in their heart. Just for that reason, I respect them as totally as possible. मैं इस केस में अभी भी बात कर रहा हूँ। राघव जी, आप कितना मुझे पूछा था टीवी चैनल को आने के लिए, 6 मंथ से यू ट्राई किया, मैं कैसे आपको मना किया? 6 मंथ से आप कितना एफर्ट किया, कितना लोग के थ्रू आप ट्राई किया। एंड व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग यू इज, इफ माय मास्टर accept 1%, yes my boy, you did it well, 1%, ये मेरा 100 जन्म का प्रसाद है, वो काफी है। मैं गुरु कृपा के कारण जी रहा हूँ। 2007 से 30 ईयर्स से मैं मेडिटेट कर रहा हूँ। मेरा हार्ट में भी किसी को गलती या गलत नहीं बोलने का चाहता हूँ। ये चैतन्य कीर्ति का गर्लफ्रेंड अपर्णा जी इतना गाली दिया मुझे, इतना मेरा इंटीग्रिटी क्वेश्चन किया, वो डिफॉर्मेशन केस होता है। मैं एक ही बात नहीं बोला था क्योंकि मैं उनको देखा नहीं। सेकेंडली, she wants to express and she is cathartic and I am giving an opportunity for her. It's okay. But you never met somebody, you never seen somebody, you don't know anything about me. Just looking at the page, you talk about the book completely. Swamiji, for 12 years I fought for 78 villagers in Veerappan case. Trust me, not a single rupee fee I have taken. Just for the humanity basis I have taken. And in this case, why to betray यार? किसको betray करना? betray करने का क्या है इसमें? वो word इतना weight heavy है।
I'm really very sorry स्वामी जी, मैं यहाँ पर ये कहना चाहूंगा, मैं आपकी भावनाओं को हर्ट नहीं करना चाहता था, बट यहाँ पर
heavy है।
जी आई एम सो सॉरी स्वामी जी। यहाँ पर चेतन अरूप जी ने ये सवाल पूछा था, और जैसा आपने कहा था कि कोई भी सवाल आएगा, चाहे वो नेगेटिव से नेगेटिव हो, वो आपको पूछना है। तो आई एम रियली वेरी सॉरी अगर आप मेरी वजह से कई बार हर्ट हुए हैं।
मैं एक बात बताता हूँ, one or other day मनोज will see this। मनोज का हृदय को पता है, सिद्धा को पता है, अनुराग को पता है मैं कितना प्यार किया। को पता है, उर्दू को पता है, कश्मीरा को पता है, मणिराज को पता है, अर्चना को पता है कितना मैं प्यार किया, कितना बच्चा टाइप उस लोग का साथ दिया। ये लोग कैसे ऐसा बात कर सकता है? Just imagine if they speak like this to me, how they will speak with others. Somebody who just few months came in your life and lived like this, and for him you speak like this, knowing fully all of these people came to Gurudev's ashram just to make me to come to the court so totally. They all of them came to Gurudev's ashram. After seeing the Gurudev, after listening Gurudev, उनका पैर पकड़ा मनोज, गुरुदेव का देख के he fall at his feet and he is talking like this to his own disciple. उनको पता है, उनको हृदय में पता है लोग का, ये सभी लोग को पता है मैं कितना सिंसियर ट्रूथफुली कनेक्ट किया। उसके लिए ये वर्ड बहुत भारी पड़ता है। If somebody who is third person who never seen me speaks like that, like Aparna, I told you, she never seen, she knows nothing. If she speaks, nothing happens to me. But if they speak, if one day Raghav speaks, one day Arti speaks, it matters much, right? I'm sorry.
I want to say something. Yeah. That I know Venugopal ji from the past so many months of my life. I have in my life till now never seen a more purer human being, a more passionate human being, so dedicated in each and every word to his master, whosoever ji, to this work that has happened. I am very ashamed, and I think it is a very shameful thing that Manoj should have said those words, or Dharmraj Olan should have spoken the way he did. In fact, when I heard this, I immediately told Manoj, please retract your words and apologize. I, in fact, even wrote a few messages. I never wanted Venugopal ji to be questioned like this on this show. I think it was very sad that it had to happen. But in a way, I am glad it did, because it opened a can of worms. And today, for all those people who have even thinking like this, today you have hurt a pure soul. You have hurt a golden heart, and I can't bear to see my friend hurt like this. I can't bear it.
बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने आरती, पर मैं आपको एक बात बोलता हूँ, जैसा स्वामी जी ने भी प्रोग्राम से पहले भी मुझे कह दिया था कि कोई भी नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव कैसे भी क्वेश्चंस आए आपको पूछने हैं। और मैंने जैसा स्वामी जी ने कहा कि तेरी रजा पूरी हो, बस उसी के अंतर्गत जो है मैंने ये जो भी कुछ यहाँ सवाल चेतन अरूप जी की तरफ से आया वो मैंने यहाँ
No,
पर पढ़ा।
Raghav, next time don't take up these questions, please. This is my request
No,
to
no,
you.
no. Okay.
No.
I'll
I
ask
can't stand to see you hurt.
because
Even me
I
too.
was not and whatever I use the word whatever and whoever related to whoever, if it hurts you or if it should not have been said, please forgive me. That's not the intention. It's provoked me. Somewhere it touched me. So you've given me an opportunity to express. Please take it. Thank you.
थैंक यू स्वामी जी,
Okay.
बहुत अच्छी बात कही आपने। मैं भी
Thank
यहाँ
you.
पर यही
Thank
कहूँगा कि
you,
अगर
Ji.
किसी
It was an
को
honor, a privilege to be with you and to hear you.
यस स्वामी जी, और चलने से
We
पहले
love
मैं भी यही
you.
बात कहना चाहूंगा कि दिस वाज नॉट द थिंग्स वी वांट टू से और वी वांट टू आस्क, पर जैसा नियति ने लिखा है, जैसा कर्मा ने लिखा है, वैसा होना ही है। और यहाँ पर वही बोलूंगा कि तेरी रजा पूरी हो, ऐसा जो मैं फिर से यहाँ पर कहता हूँ कि जहां पर जो कोई भी अगर हमारी किसी बात से हर्ट हुआ है तो हम उसके लिए माफी चाहेंगे, माफी मांगते हैं उसके लिए भी।
जो हो रहा है, गुरुदेव यूज्ड टू टेल, जो हो रहा है अच्छा हो रहा है।
अच्छा हो रहा है, बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने स्वामी जी। तो मैं आपका दिल से, तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहूंगा। तमाम जितने लोग यहाँ पर, इतने सारे लोग अभी आपको लाइव में देख रहे हैं, इन सब लोगों का भी मैं दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहूंगा, क्योंकि पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव, खट्टी और मीठी, सब तरह की बातचीत चलती रहेगी, लेकिन हमें अपने परमात्मा को, अपने मास्टर को समर्पित होकर के आगे बढ़ना होगा। शायद हमसे गलतियां होती हैं और आगे भी शायद होंगी, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि गलतियों को साइड पे रख करके उन गलतियों को ना दोहराएं और अपने मास्टर को और समर्पित हो जाएं। यही हमारा भाव है आगे बढ़ने का।
I
तो मैं आखिर में
expect an apology from Manoj Jha. I expect a public apology from Manoj Jha. And from I want it. No, this is not done. Not sincere, not good to accuse somebody who is so faultless. I do not tolerate it.
And one thing, Swamiji, actually I wanted to tell that because of this case, thousands and thousands of people on WhatsApp and Facebook, they poured so much love on me. I felt so much energized, so much blessed, so much charged. I have not seen any one of them. I never connected to Osho, but I connected to only Gurudev. But all of these people I never seen. They were so much बड़ा वर्ड यूज करके मुझे ब्लेस किया। वो सब लोग
जी
का वो सब लोग का मैं
स्वामी जी, यहाँ पर आखिर में चलने से पहले मैं सिर्फ एक ही बात कहना चाहूंगा। आपके लिए इतने सारे प्यारे प्यारे मैसेजेस आ रहे हैं कि वेणुगोपाल जी, वी आर विद यू, वी लव यू, ओके, एंड ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला, बहुत सारे। और कोई एक स्वामी जी हैं, अच्छा प्रदीप जी लिख रहे हैं कि वेणुगोपाल जी मैं अगले हफ्ते मैसूर आ रहा हूं। तो ऐसे बहुत सारे खूबसूरत मैसेजेस आपके लिए यहाँ पर सन्यासिन्स भेज रहे हैं। इतने सारा, ढेर सारा प्यार आपके लिए यहाँ पर। और कोई कहता है वेणुगोपाल जी प्रणाम, कोई आपको नमस्कार भेज रहा है, कोई कहता है कि वेणुगोपाल जी को नमन करते हैं। तो ऐसे इतने सारे खूबसूरत मैसेजेस यहाँ पर आपके लिए आ रहे हैं, वर्षा हो रही है आपके लिए प्यार की। तो मैं समझता हूँ कि हम लोग जो हैं, खासतौर पे अगर आपकी बात करूं तो यस, वी आर ब्लेस्ड पीपल, ओके, भगवान की कृपा है, बहुत सुंदर ये सब कुछ चल रहा है। और ऐसे ही बस अगर आपस में गिले शिकवे होते रहते हैं, मुझे लगता है कि अगर उनको भुला करके भी आगे बढ़ा जाए और अपने आप को पूरी तरह से समर्पित करके भगवान को काम को किया जाए, तो ये हमारी जिंदगी को और बेहतर बना सकता है। इसी नोट के साथ साथ में मैं आज का प्रोग्राम यहाँ पर समाप्त करता हूँ। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आरती जी और स्वामी वेणुगोपाल जी यहाँ पर, और तमाम दर्शक जो हमारे साथ में यहाँ पर इतनी देर से जुड़े हुए हैं, उनका भी दिल से बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। थैंक यू सो मच। प्रणाम, नमस्कार।
हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन ज़रूर दबाएं।